What a beautiful TTP anthem. I just want to say hello, Santi Bonani. Dumela tlhabagashi ya buang ke Masego Itumela from Mimoko High School. And time is exactly 23 minutes after 9. And we are here. The day has finally come. We are in a collection with the International Workers' Day, whereby we go by the theme of Sebenza, Shuma, Work. You all named them. It's your choice. And this is brought by Setmu. And of course, guys, I'm not alone today. I'm with Yolisa Kalabonge TTP member from KP Toto. Can you please help me welcome Yolisa to the stage? Welcome, man. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to it, you know. I should be welcoming you with Mr. Words because you're a great learner, right? So yeah, I think it's a very encouraging to go to TikTok and then you find out yes, people are really like graduating, you know. So yeah. So speaking of that, you guys from Reds last year, right? And then I had most of the learners saying, like, I asked them about their experience at Reds, and then they were like, whew, it was a lot, you know. And then they said, Mama Zina was like, there is no time to rest right now. You will only rest when you are dead. Yeah. So I just realized right now, grade 12 is very a difficult grade. It's not that difficult, but there's a lot of work that like you need to put more effort in order for you to find yourself at university or achieving something, you know. So can you please because right now Setmu wants you to motivate learners, right? I want you to motivate learners or encourage learners and give them ways on how you think they can manage their stresses and prevent procrastination at this moment.
I mean, as you said, grade 12 is very, very hard, and there's like pressure attacking you at every angle. So there are stress coping mechanisms. I mean, there's like you can clean, you know, take a walk. So you can find one that works for you, and also make sure to balance your social and school life. Also, you know, when you procrastinate, you must ask yourself what you are doing at the moment. How is it like finishing that assignment that's due tomorrow? Ask yourself who's going to complete that assignment. And also I think the question you must ask yourself is, when you say nah, I'll do it on Monday, why not now? You know, like the question must be, why not now?
And I think that brings me to how you gonna make sure that you are accountable for your future. It brings me to that question. So can you please just tell us how you can be accountable for your future?
I mean, everything, I think, because like grade 12 is the last grade, you know. Everything you do must have an intention. You must like set a goal for yourself, a smart goal like that. You know, it must be realistic. Am I going to be able to achieve this goal? You must ask yourself. You know,
yes.
Like there are factors you must consider when setting a goal for yourself. You know, so I think you must start by setting a goal that will work for you. You know, a realistic one, of course. And everything you do, you must ask yourself, how is it going to benefit me? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, every action you take, there must be a reason behind it. Yeah.
In order for you to keep going, because they always say that education is the only key to success, you know. So I just want to know how are you gonna make sure that the goal that you are setting right now it's realistic and measurable? Like, how are you gonna make sure that you meet the deadlines, you meet everything that you wanted to meet at the end of the day?
Okay, I think because we're living in a world whereby you can just Google everything. So firstly, because not everyone wants to go to university, but to those that want to actually further their studies, you must actually know the opening dates, the documents required, you know, the deadlines, because you must apply on time, because it's very important. I cannot emphasize on how important it is to know the deadlines. You must apply on time, you know.
Mm. Okay, I think that's very like encouraging because I believe that you guys were exposed to different careers when you're doing your online sessions and face-to-face sessions, right? So you said not everybody wants to go to university, right? So it brings me to a part of gap years, right? Do you think that gap year after finishing grade 12 is that convincing that a person can take it?
I mean, people take gap years for different reasons, you know, like some take gap years because of like their mental health, because of funding. So whatever reason that led you to taking a gap year, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, you know. There are things you can do during the gap
But
year.
there are always stigmas though.
Yeah, especially the 1 year you will never go to university after taking. That's a lie, guys. You can go to university, you know, after taking a gap year. You can.
Okay, then I'm now convinced that gap year like really help you to know actually what you want to do, because I find so many learners choosing a course that they don't like, and then they end up like changing it for like several times, and then they end up dropping at university because they don't know what they want to do. Yeah, so I think that's very like important, you know. And then taking a gap year, you can just drop shadow somewhere.
Yeah, it actually helps also. Like you can job shadow, you know, some study even, you know.
So I had this thing that when you like walk into a faculty, especially the health sciences faculty, you have to write your NPTs. So we came with this thing of practicing for NPTs, you know. So I just want to ask you, as a grade 12 learner, how can you start practicing for NPTs?
I mean, there's no way really that like you can prepare for NBTs, but like obviously you can use past question papers to actually get an idea of how the test is, you know, how it's structured. You can use past question papers. Yep.
And don't you think that like you don't have to do this alone? You have to be around group of people whereby you share knowledge, and then you guys share whatever you guys will be sharing in order for you like to work together, so that maybe if you don't understand a particular thing, and then the other person like can help you, because that's what we do at university, right? Yeah. So I think that's I really like thanks Setnu for creating such a show for learners out there, for grade 12s especially. So thank you very much Setnu for creating such, thank you very much TTP for creating such a show for the learners. I think it was very inspiring and very motivational to all the youngsters. I would like to say a good night, everybody.